Hello, I'm the Blind Model Builder, and we are doing What Did You Buy Wednesday, hosted by Joe over there at Big Sky Model Workshop. This is all about stash ads. You may have bought it last week, last month, last year. It doesn't matter. Let us see what you got. Maybe you found a new product or something that'll help us in the modeling community from a local hardware store or your local hobby shop. Just let us see what you got and let us help each other. I am now an affiliate of Gallery, so please go to Gallery, use my discount code, and save 10% off of your next order from Gallery. I am now an affiliate of Spray Gunner, so use my link to shop for all your modeling needs, from airbrushes, compressors, paints, nippers. They'll have it. Now on with the show. Please support our local veterans and first responders. Without them, we can't do what we're doing here. Well, friends, we are going to start this What Did You Buy Wednesday with shop card shoutouts. As you can see, this is the 55 Chevy that I built for the 48-hour group build, and I want to thank Mutt's Model Builders, AMC Livecast for hosting that. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast. So we are going to give the 55 a turnaround, and let's get right into our shop card shoutouts. First, we have Modeled Out Customs. I want to thank T for the kind words, and that is one beautiful shop card. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, please do so. I will leave a link in the description below. He's got a great channel. He does some great work as far as military, custom. He's building a A10 Warthog right now, I believe. And he's also in the process of building I think it's a Gen 3 Camaro. On one of his group builds. It looks great. And I also got a shop card from Scale Model Builders. Great card. I love the kind words on the back. And yes, I will pet the dog. So let's go ahead and cut away. Let's get right into the What Did You Buy Wednesday. We're going to go ahead and start with Hobby Lobby purchases. First up, we got some sandpaper. This I actually found in the modeling section. They have this. They've also got the little squares and little sponge pads. Those are nice because they are marked as far as what grit they are. I think they are like $1 more than these. But with this, you get, what is it? Let me get my glasses. I got a little story about my eyesight today that tune into the end. It's something. With this, you get the 320, 400, 600, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 grit sandpaper. Great deal for $3.99. Actually, I think the sponge pad. Yeah, I think the sponge pads are $4.99. But I needed to get some of this because I confiscated the stuff I had in the house and brought it out here. So I'm going to need this in my other work area. So that was the first thing I got from Hobby Lobby. Next, I got this, a display case for the Volkswagen Bug that I built for my granddaughter. My wife wants me to now take and put some kind of a diorama in here, and I'll be the first to admit I know nothing about making dioramas, so that ought to be interesting. And she's given me a time frame. I think I have less than a month to do that. Oh yay. We'll see how that turns out. The next thing I got was this. One, I got it because I thought, hey, that is cool. And it says right, it's got my name on the side. So, but I got this to hold the shop cards until I get my shop card board built. I've got somewhere to keep them. I can keep the envelopes here so I have addresses. This is just going to come in handy. And yeah, I thought there was, oh, there it is. There's one other thing. I'd gotten, with the shop cards, I forgot to mention this, I got a sticker from Scale Model Builders. This is his Diamond State Speed Shop sticker. That right there will be going on my cabinet, since my laptop case, or my tablet case I should say, is full. So it's going to go over there to be proudly displayed here in the workshop. Now I'm going to get set up for the next stuff I got. We now have the dollar store purchases. I absolutely love dollar store. 500 toothpicks for $1. Actually, I think it's $1.25 now, but it's still a good deal. Ran out of toothpicks, and I thought my life was going to end. I just did. Next, I got the alcohol to help clean out my airbrush after I'm using a lot of the alcohol, or a lot of the paints I use. I just use this to clean out my airbrush. It's cheap, it works well. If I'm using lacquers, of course I use lacquer thinner, but with all my other paints, my acrylics, whatnot, I use this. Another thing that I had picked up, and this was from Amazon. If you were watching the live cast for the 48-hour group build, you will notice I ran out of these. Again, it was a life-ending moment. How am I going to mix my paint? You know, it is what it is, but I now have, how many of these? A lot. This should be enough to last for a while. These were off of Amazon. I think it was about $7, $8 for all of these. I know some guys wash them out, stuff like that. If I had a sink out here, I'd probably do the same. But yeah, and there's 300 of them here, so that should last me quite a while. Let me get the next, what I got next set up. If you're watching the live cast, I thanked Joe over there, Big Sky Model Workshop, for his, I think it was 2,000 subscribers. He had a discount code for Scale Finishes, and I wound up getting a few things from them. I got 2 bottles of Scarlet Candy, KBC 19. This is House of Color. Not sure why I got 2, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. To be honest with you, I was surfing the net late at night, and I just bought these. It's like, all right, that works out great for me. Next, I got a bottle of, let's go with this one. Another bottle of House of Candy. This is KBC01 brandy wine. And I've got a plan for this one. I'm thinking this might work, and that'll save me some other colors for down the line. You know, we don't like to paint things the same color if we can at all help it. So I wound up getting this. Another thing that I got was the mystery color from Scale Finishes. This one here is Red Garnet pearl. Don't know what I'll use it for yet. It was a mystery color, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'll be going after this here soon. As soon as I figure out something to paint that. Next, I got another mystery color, the Mocha Metallic. I'm going to assume this is a brown metallic. I'm going to have to do some test sprays on both of these mystery colors to see exactly what I got. But yeah, looking forward to using those. And with Joe's discount code, I guess for the first, I think it was 20 people that used it, they got a free bottle of the 2K, and I wound up buying the system as well, the 2K system. I have never used it. I've heard only good things about it, so I'm hoping for the best. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. I mean, clear coats these days are getting kind of pricey. I know you can get the stuff from Hobby Lobby. That's $2.99 a bottle. I mean, that's not a 2K. That's a they like to call it not a clear coat, but a clear, not a clear coat, but a clear glaze. And I know Kaleido also sells that, and it's great stuff. So I'm not gonna knock it. And I have one more thing to share with you. I'll bring it out in just a moment. I did the group build earlier this year that Joe over at Big Sky Model Workshop and Tiffany over there at Dirt Road Cinderella hosted, the glory days of drag racing. And I had a lot of fun doing that. It was something out of my norm, and I truly enjoyed it. Well, as I was going through eBay, as oftentimes happens, stuff comes across and it's like, oh, look at that. I wound up getting this. A tubbed out, I guess ready for a pro street car. I don't know exactly what it's going to fit yet. I might have to cut it up a little bit and make, fit it into whatever I'm going to do. But it didn't come with one. I actually got two. Two of them for $20. And it didn't just come with that. It also, this little kit here, or I should say this setup also came with, if I can get the baggie open. See, I'll get into the story about my eyes just a moment. It's actually kind of funny. But this also came with a firewall for each kit. It came with the rear bars to hold your axles. I'm not exactly sure what they're called right off the top of my head. I know what they are, I just can't think of it right off the top of my head. But it came with a set of those for each kit. And it came with the lower engine mounts or suspension mounts for the front for both kits. And like I say, I gave $20 plus I think $5 shipping for these 3D resin or these 3D parts. And I think it's a good deal. Since I've never bought anything like this before, I'm a novice to it, but I'm looking forward to it. I will just have to find the right kit for them to fit into. So that is the What Did I Buy Wednesday for this week. Now let's get into what happened this morning. Just a moment. Now, This morning, my wife had set up an appointment for me with my retina doc, who I see twice a year. Anyway, I see him because I lost my right eye due to glaucoma. And he told me that, you can't see out of that eye, and the glaucoma's not getting any better there, so let's just take the eye. And it's like, I'm all for it, whatever. I don't want that to happen on the other side. Okay. Well, that was about 4 years ago. 3-4 years, something like that. With this disease that I guess we can't mention on YouTube happened, things kind of got fuzzy as far as, one day leading into 2 weeks later. But anyway, he has a new nurse, must be right out of school, right out of PA school, whatever school she went to. She came in, dilated my eyes, and I was trying to figure out why she was trying to dilate my right eye. It's like, okay, whatever. And so they could check the pressures. Okay, checks the pressure on my left eye, everything's good. Checks the pressure on my right eye, and I saw this panic come across her. And I was kind of looking, it's like, what is going on? And she checked it again, more panic, and again. She did it about 6 times, and then she got up and ran out of the room. It's like, okay, I wonder what this is all about. Well, she comes running in with the doc, and the doc goes, Rod, are you okay? And I said, yeah, why? It's like, she got some really high readings on your eye. It's like, on which one? And then he stopped, looked at her, and asked her, which eye did you get a high reading on? And she goes, his right eye. And I looked at her, and it's like, do you want to tell her, or should I? And the doc just goes, you do it. So I reached in, yanked my eye out, and said, here, this is why you got a high reading on it. And I think she was about to pass out. And he just went over there, and you can see him going like this, starts to chuckle. And she walks out of the room. And then he goes, now that was good. I have to scold you. She's new. She doesn't really know your history yet. It's like, oh, okay, I get it now. And this guy is also former military, so he kind of got the gist of what was going on. If you are former military, actually, any workplace, they say hazing is against the rules. But is it really against the rules? They just call it something else now. We called it hazing. Something like this is something that in the military we would have found hilarious. To tell you another quick story for anyone that's been in the Navy and been at sea, one of our favorite tricks to do to newbies on board the ship, get down into the dining hall, set them on the inside. Someone sits over here, and the person that sits over here is usually the person that's the quickest. And then you have someone that sits across. Basically you box them in. And as they're sitting there for dinner, you just start doing this kind of stuff as you're moored to the pier. You can watch them turn, their face turn from flush to pale to green. That's when you jump. Because it's inevitable, they're gonna, out is gonna come. And, it's not hazing. It's something of another name these days. I know they still do it because they did it to my son when he was in the Navy. And then when you're at sea, again, if you're on an aircraft carrier, it's not as noticeable as if you're on a destroyer. But when you get in heavy seas, the trick is you put your napkin down on the table, make sure that napkin is damp, you set it down, you set your tray down, you do the same thing for your drink, everything stays put, and you know not to fill your drink past halfway. It's physics, okay? But anyway, Newbies, make sure they're on the outside when this happens, because you don't want your dinner to get corrupted by theirs, because it's going to happen. Ship's going to rock, tray's going to take off, and everyone's going to laugh. Then they have to clean it up. It's not hazing. So anyway, that is my quick and to the point war stories of being in the Navy and my experience this morning at the eye doctor. Was it funny? Yes. Did my wife scold me? Oh yeah. My wife laid into me when we got to the car. She didn't find it funny, but I did. You know, she's the one that made that appointment for 7 o'clock in the morning. She deserves it. So anyway, with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get out of here and get inside where it's not smoky and where it is cooler. And you guys have fun at the bench. Just remember, a messy bench means you're doing stuff. We'll catch you on Friday. Oh, quick note. On Friday, I have a special update to what happened on my Monday update. Stay tuned. I have a viewer that asked me a specific question, and I am going to address it and how something works. So I guess make sure you're here on Friday and see what I got for you. And if you'd like a shop card, hit me up at my email. It'll be right after the video, and I will send one out to you. If you want to exchange shop cards, I'd love to get one from you and make sure your channel gets a shout out. So we will catch you later. Have fun building. On September 5th, come join us for the 5th annual Dog Days of Summer car show hosted by Guardian Paws Service Dogs. If you would like a shop card or would like to exchange shop cards, please contact me at the email above and I will get one right out to you.